Hello to all great entrepreneurs on this platform. It's really a pleasure to be here again this afternoon. Yes, I'm very excited, and I want to say kudos to every entrepreneur that is taking measures, taking all the effort to ensure that they have a great success with their business. We need to encourage ourselves, we need to give ourselves some affirmations and support to every entrepreneur because the journey is really interesting. I don't always want to say the other way. So for anyone that is still putting in all the effort, putting in all the zeal, not giving up in the journey, you are just looking out for an alternative, yes, I need to give it to you. You are just the great and impactful entrepreneur made for this time. One thing I just want us to know and remember is this: the journey of entrepreneurship, is a process. You need to understand this. So when it is very rosy now, it is just that period and you need to maximize it. When it is the other way around, you understand that that is just the period and you need to improve on it. So don't ever give up. No matter how the journey seems, you need to keep moving. Look out for another alternative. What can I do? How else can I do it to make it look better? That is what every entrepreneur needs to always do. I am here to discuss another consumable item. I will call myself consumable mama. Yes, because I have done consumables and I realize it's just one of the best business that anyone can do. And I can remember vividly that COVID made us to also understand that it is one of the best businesses that one can really go into, because when everywhere was on a lockdown, when everything was on a standstill, consumables were still moving. I can remember in UK, they were looking out in developed countries. They were looking out for toilet tissues because it's a consumable item. It is what people use and reuse, and it is one of the things that most homes use. So that is also a consumable item. It is not only for food. Everything that anyone uses and can discard is a consumable item, and we can always walk around such things to see how we can really make good business out of it. So I'll be discussing one of my wonderful businesses that have done in time past and have really been of great impact, because from the egg business it led to my vegetable oil business. So I have at least a good number of things to share with you on that. How does egg business work? I have said it. If you take a very good look at every home, just have a view of every home, even starting from your own home, you will understand that a lot of people eat eggs. Almost every home eats eggs, and because it's one of the most proteinous food that children can take, even adults it is being recommended for adults as a weight loss program, and this makes it a very wonderful consumable item that most home is always ready and available to use. And this makes the business very viable. So I have a whole lot to share on this particular business, and I really wanted to work with at least 10 women that wants to have their depot in the heart of Lagos, and even as outside Lagos, even in Nigeria as a whole. You want to run a depot, I'll be holding your hands to show you and lead you on how to get this done, because this business is a viable business, irrespective of the fact that it's a perishable item. But I can still work with you to enable you understand how you can run with this business and make good profit out of it. So today I will be sharing just few tips of what really makes it a viable business. One of it is because it is one of the things every home needs. Every home takes eggs, every home, and that makes it viable. The second thing is because it's an item that you can easily roll as a turnover. if you run a depot, you want to capture all your environment as the egg depot in your environment. You need some informations to be able to stand out among all other depots that have been running. I'm talking about somebody that wants to run with 1,000 crates of egg, and how you can run with this depot and make good success out of it and make good money at the same time. Yes, I don't know what you are doing at present, but I can really share with you how this runs. And today I'll be giving some tips on what makes egg depot a very viable business for you to do. A lot of petty traders, excuse me, a lot of petty traders usually have eggs as one of the items they sell. And this is how it runs. So many of them always want to go straight to the farm to buy it, have the opportunity to go to the farm to buy it. But this is the disadvantage of them going very far to get their eggs. One of it is because of the transportation cost. If somebody that is a petty trader that does maybe 20 crates, that does like 10 crates of eggs, wants to go to the farm to get these eggs directly from the farm, by the time they cost their transportation on the eggs, it has skyrocketed the price of a crate of eggs in their hand. So the cost will have gone up. And this is what a depot feels. You feel the gap of that transportation cost that every petty trader, somebody which is a retailer or somebody who is an wholesaler, will have done by going all the way to the farm to get the eggs. You will have filled up the gap for them by taking this egg in bulk and now selling it to them at a reasonable price that they will also prefer to stay back and buy from you. What do I mean? There is need for you, if you want to run an egg depot, to have a means of relationship with a very good and sustainable farm that can easily convey the eggs directly to your shop, and you have the grace of making up for the transportation cost. That is one of the tips you need to have. Grace of transportation. Or is either you have your vehicle on your own, or you have an arrangement with the farm to transport the egg directly to you. So by the time they convey the eggs to you, the landing cost of the at the end of the day will have been reduced, because you are not buying one, you are not buying two. I'm talking of somebody that wants to start with 500 crates upward. I'll be willing to work with you to help you make great success from this business. And secondly, there are certain conditions that every egg depot needs to have. If you want to run an egg depot, you need some environmental condition to be able to help you also get this business running. And also the third one is there are certain periods in the year that eggs is always very scarce. So understanding all this period will also help you have a good understanding of how to run the business and make good success from it and get a very good number of customers to handle. Take for a good example, you are doing 500 crates in a week, and your own net profit after removing your cost and after removing the direct expenses, your net profit is about 20 naira on a crate of egg. On 500 crate is about 10,000. On 1,000 crate is about 20,000. And the more you increase your turnover, you offload 500 today, you sell it off today, you offload another one tomorrow, you sell it off tomorrow, count it. By the time you are doing 3,000 crate in a week, times 20 is about 60,000 naira in a week. And that is where the turnover comes. So you need to roll over the same capital that you are using at a go and have a good number of profit to make at the end of the week. So how can you achieve this? Under what environmental condition can you do this? And under what type of the period in a year can you really roll with egg business to be able to have good number of people rushing to you to want to do business with you and also still make a very good profit from your business? There are even some period in a year that you have even more than 20 naira. You can do up to 100 naira on a crate of egg in such periods. There are periods like this. So understanding the period matters most. Sorry. Sorry. Understanding this period matters most, and that is why it is very important for us to have first-hand information. I'm so excited about business builders because we have a whole lot of people leaving their paid job, after working for a very long period of time in an organization. You don't have the first-hand information of that business you want to go into. You don't have any experience of that business you are about to do, and a lot of them get their gratuity, they pour it into a business, and the whole thing go down the drain. One is because you don't have the first-hand information. Anyone that wants to go into an egg depot now, and you just go and take a shop and start stocking the place with your eggs, I must tell you categorically that in 3 days you will have a lot of maggots coming out of your eggs. In 3 days. Because there are certain conditions those eggs ought to be for it not to develop maggots. So all the understanding and information that you need to be able to run with a business as a beginner is very, very important. And that is what Business Builders is always out for. We are here to give you the support about that business. I'll be taking them one by each. Especially, I'm starting with the one that I have been rolling with for years. And we also have some experts on ground that can also support you with certain information you need about that desired business you want. So all you need is just to come on the table and tell us what business you want to go into, and we will look out for the expert in that area of business that will support you, hold you by your hands, and also help you to ensure that you move on that track to a great success. Because the process of being into business is a one that needs to really be understood. You need to really have the understanding. It's not enough for anyone to just tell you that, look, this business is nice, and you just jump into it. There are every secret clue to every business, and that is why it's important for everyone to have the first-hand information of the secret clues that is attached to every business, so that by the time you go into it, you'll be able to come out exceedingly well and very, very successful with the business. So, egg depot business. Who is really interested in this? I really wanted you to know. If you are, I want you to drop into the comment box below that I am interested in this. I want to work with just 10 women that will be interested in running an egg depot in the heart of Nigeria. Anywhere you are, I'll be having some questions to ask you before you come on board. I'll be doing some survey plans with you about the environment you want to establish the egg depot before you come on board. I'll be having some one-on-one Zoom meeting with you to give you the lowdown of everything you need to do to be able to have this business running effectively. This is what we do, and we'll be ready to give you all the support to ensure you have a success. The good farms you need to know to be able to roll with, because we have eggs. There are some eggs that has a very golden yellow yolk. There are some with whitish yellow yolk. There are some that when you go to the farm, you go and buy a very bad egg if you don't have the proper understanding of when egg is in a glut state and when egg is not in a high demand state. There are periods for all this, and you need to understand. And that is why you buy some eggs, it will be very, very watery. Something is wrong with such an egg. And how can you really understand when an egg is getting bad as a startup? So these are the information I'll be ready to work with you to enable you have a thorough understanding of how to run a depot in any location in Nigeria and have a great success from it. Recommending good farms to you that you can roll with. All this is what we in Business Builders have for you, and we will be ready to work with you. So I'm so excited to share this nugget here today, how you can roll with a wonderful business which stands under consumable item and which also gives you a very good turnover and a very consistent cash flow at all times. So if you are interested in doing this, or you are still under a paid job, you are looking at what to do, how to get started, how to get it done, you can always grow with such a business under the umbrella of Business Builders. If you really need to know more, you can also WhatsApp us and chat with us on 234-8114-038890. You need to talk to somebody about that type of business you so much love but doesn't have first-hand information about how to move with it. You can also WhatsApp us 234-8114-038890. That is our WhatsApp number. You can easily contact us to talk with us. Nonya, it's a pleasure having you here. And for all other women or other entrepreneurs that will be coming on this platform to watch this live later, I want you to help to share this live as many times as possible. Let us help a lot of people with the necessary information that can help them get better with their business. I'm so excited to have you here. Type in the chat room, I am going places. I am going places. All we do is to help you, support you, encourage you, empower you, and to give you the necessary information that you need in that business to move that business of yours to the next level. So let's get started. Let's get moving. Remember to tell yourself all the good things that you so desire. Those are your affirmations. Remember to meditate on all those places you really want that business of yours to get to. This will help you have a good vision of where you are going and you won't be distracted. Thank you so much for joining this live. See you tomorrow, same time, for a wonderful nugget on what to do at all times to get your business moving and rolling. Take good care and have a wonderful evening. Bye.